Good afternoon, good evening, class. We'll be looking at the last scenario where the parent company sells more than 50% of its equity shares. So it moves from having control to not having control. So how do you treat that in the books? So first thing, obviously, there'll be no need to start calculating goodwill because you are not actually crossing. You are not coming from not having control to having control. Secondly, you will not need, there will be no need to actually come up with the journals to look at the NCI, to look at the other components of equity, to look at the bank. So the only thing that you will have to compute will be only the gain and losses. That is what you will have to compute, which then now affects the income statement or the profit and loss. So let's look at the scenarios. This is control to no control scenario. So we have to look at the proceeds. Investments still held, we add to the proceeds, we add non-controlling interest, then less the net assets at disposal and less goodwill. It's the group profit or loss on disposal. So let's go to the question and quickly do this part. So the question reads, Bata owned 90% of Muti before it decided to sell a 50% stake of its investment on 31st December 2019 for 120 million, that is a profit. The non-controlling interest at that date was 53 million, and the fair value of the remaining 40% is 96 million, meaning that's investment still being held. The goodwill on acquisition of the original 90% holding was 38 million, which we'll have to subtract, and the net assets at the date of disposal were 201 million, which we also need to subtract to get any profit or loss. So we can go to Excel and do the computations. It should be example 4. So then group profit or loss on disposal. So we'll start with the proceeds. How much was the proceeds? How much were the proceeds? It was 120. So 120 million. So add the investments held. I think the investments held was 96. Let me just check on the question. 96. Then we'll add NCI. So add add NCI. So how much was the NCI? Non-controlling interest was 53. So show 53. I'll regard this as the total value. Then we look at the disposal. So say less disposal. How much was the disposal? 201. Goodwill. 38. I hope it is. Mhm. So, so there's a profit on disposal of how much? Of 30. So thank you so much. We are done on changes on group structure. I'll post a complete question which you just need to work out for the next 2 days and submit it to me through my email box that I'll give you. Thank you so much and bye bye.